Well, I hope you find this next story as interesting as I found it the first time I heard it. In my hands, I'm holding stationery from the Southern Hotel in Columbus, Ohio. My mom and dad had traveled to the Lockbourne Army Airfield in Columbus, or near Columbus, and this was one of the areas where they had a heck of a time finding housing.
Right.
And I find it so interesting that you journaled all of that information
And I'm typically a journalist.
on this hotel stationery. And I'll have this for you in the course in a way that you can read it better than probably you can see it here. But I just wanted you to get a glimpse of my mom's beautiful handwriting and her her account of what it was like trying to find some housing. So tell us about that, Mom. Housing was pretty scarce in Columbus, wasn't it?
It wasn't pretty scarce, it was very scarce.
Okay.
I can remember Dad and I actually went south of town, I think it was south, because the base was on out that way. And we actually went door to door seeking housing, which is not something you would do today. But anyway, we ended up at a mortuary and we asked for advice, telling them what we were looking for. And they sent us, I can't remember to this, I think they sent us to the Morrisons, which we will talk about later. But we did go to visit with them because the mortuary person had said that their sons had gone to the service and that they, might have a room that they would rent. And so we went to visit with them, and they were hesitant at first. I mean, that had not been something they had even thought about. But they actually called me the next day, said that yes, I could rent the room, and it was going to be $5 a week.
$5 a week. Oh my gosh.
I had no kitchen privileges, of course, the use of the bathroom, but I don't remember exactly how I ate, but I probably took the streetcar in downtown Columbus every day, more than once a day, to eat. I was not associating with any other wives, or I didn't have any friends at that point either.
So it's pretty lonely time, wasn't it?
It was a pretty lonely 2 months. I can remember one Sunday afternoon, we don't even have double features at the movies anymore, but they had 2 movies at the one movie downtown, and I can remember sitting through a double feature twice.
That's a lot of movies.
That's a lot of movies, but you can understand how boring it was. Because in Abe's room, there wasn't much to do, reading, or I did a little bit of embroidery and handwork, but
And we're not talking TV yet.
no TV. I think I had a portable radio.
Okay.
I just remember the first night we were there, Jim was, I knew, somehow or other I knew he was to fly, but I heard on the radio that an airplane wasn't landing because their gear wouldn't stay down. And they had to fly all the gasoline out of the airplane.
Oh,
so
goodness.
they, before they would land. And of course, being a little bit on the nervous side, I was worried that it was him, but I had no way of knowing even who was or how they landed or anything until later. But
So my dad was getting his multi-engine flight training at Lockbourne Army Airfield,
B-17.
and he was flying in a B-17, which we'll tell you a little bit more about in the next video.
Right.
Well, thank you for telling us about that story, and thank you for writing that down and for keeping it all of these years. That is just so awesome. Come back. We have another story for you in the next video.